Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking at a woman who is literally blind drunk. We can't even see the sky and the excitement going on with the two moons because I've been drinking quite a lot of matzo. I'm trying to stagger back to Suran because I have found a dead Ordinator and nicked all his stuff. The problem is that now I've drunk far too much, and if I drink any more, we might be in serious trouble. I'm just praying that I might be able to sleep. No, resting here is illegal. You can wait and loiter, otherwise you need to find a bed to rest. Damn it! Ah dear. Anyway, welcome to the chat. ZX Specky, good evening to you. And Englander, hello. It's really nice to see you all here, and I really hope that at least one or two of you might come and see me in the flesh, God help you, at CoxCon this weekend. If you can get there, that would be really cool. But in the meantime, I've got to get out of my alcohol and Ordinator related predicament. In case anybody's wondering what it was that I got, it was a full suit of Indoril armour and an ebony mace, which was, well, it was brilliant. It's just I can't move. Welcome to Desi Alex, who says, your videos are awesome. Thank you very much, sir. You are awesome. Just for being here. Just for being here. But, oh dear, we're going to have to just stand and watch things glow. Which is a real shame, because it means I'm going to waste some of the day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be wasting some of the day trying to get out of here. I can't see a blooming thing. I'd like to think that maybe some of this drunkenness will start wearing off and at least I'll be able to see. But no. There's a little fish. We could fish. Snow Charm says, I see naught. You see naught? Can you see the fact that the effects of the alcohol are slowly wearing off? Because if you can, that means that it is literally naught that you can see. Can you see the fish swimming around? It's very dark for me as well, because I'm very, very drunk. Can you see the sky? Can you see the plants? Can you see anything at all? I just want to make sure that this is actually a game thing, not a problem with the stream thing. It will be quite dark, because I've had 4 bottles of matzo. I can't see anything either, other than the northern or whatever direction they are lights. It really is that dark. Look, if I face into the mountain, you can't see bugger all. If I face that mountain, you can see a little bit more. Oh dear, what a mess. What a mess. What else have I got wrong with me? Burden, because I haven't slept. I've got medium drunkenness, which has caused 50% blindness. Oh dear. Look, there is a fish, though. Should we try and get the fish? With the ebony mace. Oh, there's 2 fish. Oh, I can't even catch the fish. But there's loads of them. There's a great big shoal of fish, and you're just taunting me, going, you can't get us, you're stuck on the land. Na 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 na. Great. 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 Just need the sun to come up and the blindness to wear off. And then I've got to get to Suran on bottles of matzo, which is useless. Oh, how frustrating. Oh, I'm going to eat this piece of hackle hoe leaf just because I can. Oh, come on, surely this alcohol's worn off by now. Mind you, in real life it wouldn't have done, so I don't know why I'm getting angry. Oh dear. I hope I'm setting off in the right direction as well. Because if I set off in the wrong direction, I'm going to be in a right mess. If you missed the previous stream a few minutes ago, Bal is now on a map, which says it all. Oh well, while we're sitting here waiting, a little appeal to you. Thank you to Chelsal, who's actually donated tonight using YouTube Super Chat. But some of you might want to support me on Patreon for whatever you can afford a month. You get bonus Jenny content, and if you pay me enough money, you might get actually something else as well, some other stuff. And if you could like this stream and tell your friends. Again, I'm just going to lament very slightly that the views on my channel are now down by over a third for no apparent reason, which is soul destroying. So if you know somebody who knows somebody, please get both somebodies to come and watch me. Meanwhile, oh dear, this is just awful. 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 I can't believe I'm still drunk. What time is it? 3 a.m. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Eternal. You said you wanted more 80s and 90s music references. You get what you pay for. Oh man, this is terrible. Ay. Nice sky though. Very nice. Just lie on my back and look at the sky. That's about all there is left to do. Welcome to both Twitch and YouTube tonight. There is somebody in each of them. You can't chat to each other, but you can chat to me. I think this is just taking the mick now. Shall I loiter? I'm going to take it up on its offer of loitering. The effects of the alcohol are slowly wearing off. I'm now only... Oh no, I'm still 50%. Like, well, that's no good, is it? Bit lighter? Oh look. Oh look. Oh, the sunrise. ZX Specky says, the KLF, how have you remembered that? Because I was there. Yes, I was there. Right, how am I going to get to Suran on 2 bottles of matzah? I'm a little bit less blind now, I think. Look, it's 30% now. It's just there after that bridge. I don't really want to have to pull the stuff down again. And you can shove off, fish. Oh god, are they fighting each other? Fish fight? Oh my goodness, have you seen all of the water life? It's teeming. Teeming with fish and crabs and God knows what else. Teeming, that's the most teeming I've seen it in the entire coastal tour. How exciting. Well, there you go. Right. Dare I? I think I'm going to have to. 1 more bottle of matzah. 2 bottles of matzah. I resisted magic this time. Na. No blindness for Jenny. No blindness for Jenny. Still got to get along this coast. I think I am in trouble. I only had 30 seconds. I'm never gonna make it. I don't know where this song came from, but I'm still going to sing it. Please get up on the land. Please get up on the land. Oh my god, I'm still in the water. Please get up on the land. Ah! Oh, I hate you. I hate you. Now I'm stuck in the water. Oh, and there's nothing I can do other than drop it all. Chelsea's saying, I'm still struggling to know how you could remember Handy Andy's song. Well, you know, things get stuck in your head, don't they? Right, can we all remember that we're just under the bridge? Under the bridge, there's another one. There's another one. I think that might be the All Saints version. That's bad. That's bad. Anyway, what's also bad is the fact that I can't move again. Do you know what? I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can get a single piece of this armour anywhere because that stupid mace. I'm going to have to drop all of that. All of it. Literally all. Do you know what, chaps? I think we might have to have an emergency zap here. I'm sorry, because I know that the emergency zap is only for real emergencies, not for situations in which I've just nicked enormous amounts of things and I can't move. But for practicality's sake, we are having an emergency zap. Woof! And just in time to see that.
Rights and duties.
Yeah, you want to watch it, mate, because I've got a whole suit of armour like that. Wow, let's just watch the sunrise, seriously. ZX Specky says, Jen, you are hosted on my Twitch channel. That's a point. I forgot about that. Yeah, if you host me on your Twitch channel, we get a whole load more people. So please do that, and we can all watch the sunrise together. I'm so drunk, I don't even know. I don't even know what time of day it is.
3 gods, 1 true faith.
Please tell me you're not going to stand there proselytising at me. I'm trying to recover from a very sore head. But let's look at that. There we go. Wonderful. But yes, if you host me on your Twitch channel, other people will watch. And if you like me, then I'll know that you like it. And if you tell other people about it, then it'd be great. And we can all stand and watch this together, including the Ordinators, who are already standing and watching it. And somebody, do you want to shut up? Please don't do that. It's really ruining the atmosphere. Thank you. Oh, lovely. No, stop it! Don't make me poke you with a fishing rod. It won't end well for me. Oh, look at that. Super realistic. I'm not even sure that my graphics are ramped up as far as they could be. Meanwhile, the chat room's not talking about the amazing sunrise, it's talking about the blonde woman. How can you remember Handy Andy's song but not the blonde woman? I miss blonde woman. Everyone loved blonde woman. Good grief. She's had quite an impact on you all, hasn't she? Well, unfortunately, blonde woman is no more. I'm sorry to tell you that. In the great computer crash of 2017, blonde woman no longer works. But hey, if you support me on Patreon, there might be some alternatives to a blonde woman, you never know. Oh, can you feel the sun's warmth? I can feel the sun's warmth. And I'll be able to put my Ordinator armour down somewhere that does not involve having to put it in the sea and letting it rust. So, I really hope that they don't notice that I've got this, because if they do, I could be in some trouble here. There we go. Glorious. Wonderful. And Chelsea, have you donated again in memory of blonde woman? It was very, very kind of you, sir. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. And Johan, Be Fast for Fun, I just supported you on Patreon. Again, thank you so much. Honestly, that is amazing. My view count is down by like a third, more than a third. My advertising revenue on YouTube, let's not even talk about that. That's like non-existent. But you supporting me on Patreon and in Super Chat and blinding us all with your cyan awesomeness makes up for it. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. I'm so glad that you got your fridge magnet. Chelsea supported me and got a fridge magnet. So there you go. Englander says, Gameplay Jenny fridge magnet is clearly better than blonde woman. He's absolutely right on that. I can't fault you on that. Anyway, look, I'm still over encumbered. What's going on there? Why is that? Why am I still over encumbered? Oh, that's right. It's all the wine. It's the wine. Oh no, I'd forgotten about the wine. Oh dear, oh dear. This is going from bad to worse. I wish that potion of light was literally light, as in I got lighter. I'm going to have to just take some Restore Fatigue potions, I think. Because ultimately I've got loads of them. And, oh look, I actually had a couple of Fortify Strength potions. Oh, well, there you go. I didn't realise I had those. That would have made life quite a lot easier. So much magic. Fine, I'm going to put that down then. And move again. Move again. Good. So, right, what have I got to get rid of then? Is this ebony mace. Who on earth is going to buy an ebony mace? Do you mind? Oh, it's getting very bright. Oh, look. There's a statue. That's not Stinking Azura again, is it? There's a statue. We're in St. Ohms. Oh, there we go. Has it got shops? That's all I'm interested in. Road OCD, have you signed up to Patreon as well? Good lord, thank you very much. We're now in St. Delin. Does St. Delin have shops? Oh, yes! Yes, it does. St. Delin has the market. Oh, St. Delin doesn't just have shops. Am I right in saying that it's got like a trader's hall? Which is basically like Morrowind, the closest that Morrowind's going to get to a supermarket. Am I right? Or is that St. Ohms? One of them has. But look, there's Ebonheart. There's a floaty thing. And I know I shouldn't really be here. Because we cheated a bit. But, yeah, if I could just use round here to get rid of stuff. That would be amazing. Or even if I could just dump stuff and come back for it later. Well, we will have a quick look at the view. Load of mushrooms and stuff. But anyway, we'll be coming this way in good time. So am I right that there is like a trader here? Certainly a plaza here. Are you a shop? You're a potter's hall. Are you a shop? Ooh! Excuse me, can you help me? My name is Cassius Olsinius. I've been made invisible by a wizard. The wizard Revin Phelan. No, I'll try that again. Fevin Raylan. Ooh. I am drunk. Cursed me with invincibility. Invisibility, not invincibility. Ah! Blah! You can't imagine what it's like living like this. I bet I can. No one will talk to me. Oh, definitely can then. Everyone thinks I'm a ghost of some sort. I can't take this any longer. I'm afraid to go and talk to the wizard, and my father, the trader, will think me a fool. Can I help? I'm going to say that I'm going to help him. But then, I'm not going to help him. I'm going to go to the trader instead. Don't look away. Don't treat me like that guy outside. Oh no, not the moon sugar thing again. I wish I'd never blimmin' bought it. I didn't even think to get drugged up and fortify my speed. Next time. 600 gold? But my thingy's worth 12,000 gold. So, well, you can have the wine. More wine. What else do you want? Nothing. You don't really want anything, do you? You're just looking at me thinking, what are you doing? And you'd be right. You'd be right to do that. Anyway, look. You have the wine. Oh, actually.
Do you want something from me?
Yes. I want Sujammer. You got any Sujammer? No, you just got wine. Well, it's all about the wine, isn't it? Pfft. Oh, Matt Not Food is here. Hello to you, sir. Matt Not Food. He keeps saying he's Matt and not food. We don't believe him. There we go. Right, I can at least move. But I think I am going to have mega problems in terms of, well, anything else really now. I will make my way back to the temple. And then, how am I going to get back? Because I've ended up quite a way over here, haven't I? How am I going to get back? Does the Stilt Strider go to Suram? Yes, it does. Genius. Just wondering whether to leave all that stuff at the temple. Will it despawn? Will it? Will it despawn? Will it? Or will it despawn? 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 Might do both of those things. If it does, that would be awful, but equally, you know. It's very heavy. I'm just going to have to go and get one bit at a time. Oh, did you see that then? Did you see that then? I nearly did it. It's only one floor. It's only one floor. No. Oh, didn't even damage myself at all. Did you see that, witness? I'm trying not to look at the views because we shouldn't really be here. There we go. It looks like somebody's head on the floor, doesn't it? I'll at least have my spear back. So what have I got? 25. Only 25. Only 25 left. That's not good. I can hardly carry any of this then. Gauntlets, yes. Then I've got all of this stuff as well. See, all of this stuff is worth a fortune. I don't want to just leave it. And it doesn't need repairing. I could get rid of my hammers, I suppose. I don't really want to, but I'll put them down as a sacrifice to the Indoril thing. Right, how much have we got left? Oh, goodness me. How about if I get rid of my alchemy equipment? That gets rid of another £15. Do you mind not stepping on my stuff? No, you don't mind, that's the problem. Let me just pick all that up. How over am I? I am quite over. Put that down. I think I might have just put that on my foot. That gets me 29, and I need to get to the Stilt Strider. I don't think my fortify strength potions are going to do it. No, they aren't. I'll put my iron halberd down because I'm sure they're fairly common. And I'll eat this egg. And I'll say hello to Uncle Jesse, who says it's nice to catch a live stream. It is. It absolutely is. It's so nice to have you all here. It's been a bit of a blur day today. It's all blur. Another 90s music reference. Stop it. It's a bit humid and a bit muggy and a bit blur. And it's been raining. Right, 14. 14 left to go. 14 left of sorrow. 14 left to get rid of, and we can go home tomorrow. Yay! Have got a lot of pie. I can't lie. The problem probably is the pie. I'll eat some pie. I can't bear to eat the rest of it. That's the problem. And these sweet rolls. Oh, pie and sweet rolls. I don't want to have to put you down, but equally, I seem to have a pillow as well. Did I buy that in a moment of madness? I think I did. Yay. Heather, safe. Heather for feather. Restore strength. No, I'm just going to have to keep drinking potions, aren't I? All the potions. I'm trying to think. Is the Stilt Strider in the foreign quarter? It's not even on my map. Not even discovered it yet. Oh, 11 more to go. Some rat meat. Ugh. Awful, horrible, yuck. And I'll put these scales down. And do I need to abandon my lard? That would be a terrible thing. I'll drink the light potion because I'm just intrigued to see what it does. Oh, it makes everything... Right, so I had fortify strength potions, a light potion, moon sugar. And I didn't think to use any of those in the dark when I needed to get to a coast quickly. Good grief, Jenny. Good grief. Why do they let you play these games? You're a fool. You're a fool. Right, do I need to get rid of my grill? I don't want to get rid of my grill. But the grill would fix it. Bye-bye, grill. It's been nice knowing you. I can walk. Yay! Now all I have to do is find the foreign quarter where some nice magician-y people will take all this stuff off my hands for a start. And then we can go back to Suran.
Move along.
Yeah, I'm trying, mate. Believe me, I'm trying. And then we can carry on round the coast. Round the bit of the coast that I was supposed to be going round. Now, which way is the foreign quarter? Because I don't know. Oh well. We'll soon find out, won't we? This was seeing it in bright sunlight. Speaking of bright sunlight. Actually, that's the moon. So very watery around here, isn't it? Very watery indeed. Okay, right. foreign quarter. Which one? Not sure. Oh, I can see a boat. The foreign quarter's like the bit that sticks out, isn't it? So it must be dead ahead, I think. See if it's on the map yet. No, that says it's red. Oh no, is that Redrun? I want Redrun. Oh. I want the foreign quarter. Oh. Ah. Well, I don't know which one of these it is now, do I? Ay, ay, ay. Right. We'll carry on. Just think, you've all got the excitement now of wondering whether that stuff will be there when I get back. Because if it is, we'll have a little party. Does that look like the foreign quarter dead ahead now? Which looks exactly the same as that. Because they all look exactly the same as each other. It's got a scales. What does a scales mean? Does a scales mean supermarket? Right, let's find out. What be this? Where am I? No, this is Redrun. Botheration! Oh, mate, I've got an idea. Can you take me to the foreign quarter? Result! Yeah! Okay, right. I'm going to go to the Mages Guild, who I think will buy some of this stuff off me. And then, well, it'll just be a case of trying to work out what to do with the rest of it. There's a smith. There is a smith. There's a Mages Guild. There's a Fighters Guild. What's the other thing in the foreign quarter? Can't remember. Is it? Oh, it's another smith. I think it's another smith. Don't look at the view. We're going to look at that when I get here for real. Look at the floor. Look at the floor. Feel shame. Shame for your drunken over-encumberdness. Terrible. Okay, up we go. I know those restore fatigue potions. I need one right now. I think they built the town like this just so that they could drum up some more business for things like levitate spells. Matt Not Food says, hopefully there's at least a kebab stand. Yeah, that'd be good. You never know. There's so many mods now, there might well be one. Kaguti kebab. With chips. Okay, right, I can hear smiths and things, and there's the Fighters Guild. I don't know whether they'll serve me. There's a naked woman as usual. Oh, there's a lot of people disappearing. Okay, Mages Guild, I'm sure you can help me out. Can't believe I'm wasting an entire day on this. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I have to ask myself, right, which one of you buys the junk? You do spells, so it's not you. Must be you. Yes. You don't have much gold though, do you? Well, hopefully I'll be able to at least sell you the, which was the cheap bit? Oh, no, there are no cheap bits. Okay, in that case, I'll do you a deal. I'll buy enormous numbers of scrolls off you. All of your elemental burst frost. Oh, look, there's a blind one. There's a blind one so that somebody else can experience how horrendous it is. There's, drain luck, fortify intelligence, invisibility. Night eye. You never know when you might need that. Fortify magic, unhinging. Paralyze. That'll probably do it actually, and I'll have a look at your magic items. Cruel Viper Blade. Dire Viper Blade. Fire Blade. A Devil Cephalopod Helm, which is spell absorption. Velothian Helm, which is restore health by 10 points. A Velothian tower shield. Yes, have my shield, and I will have your tower shield. Life ring, light amulet, awesome. Right, so now perhaps you'd like to take, how about a right gauntlet? And do you want the left one as well? Yay! It's a start. I could just take all the scrolls off her, of course. Or I could have the left helm. Oh, let's have that. Let's have that. And then you can have the really, really heavy bits of this. You can have that. Oh, now you haven't got enough gold. That's okay. I'll just buy some more stuff off you. How about Soul Trap? They're expensive. And you, in return, can have the shield. Oh, wow. Yikes. Alright then, I will take your Fortify Magic. And also your... This isn't working, is it? Where... Your Scroll of Lesser Domination. There we go. And in return, how about that? That just about does it. Does it not? There we go. Okay, that's made things better.
Is there something you need?
That's made things better. Now, where can I get rid of the rest of this nonsense? To this smith, hopefully.
What brings you here, friend?
Stuff. Stuff brings me here. How much? Oh, you've got loads of gold. Right. Do you want that? And in return, I'll take the Master's Hammers from you. Would you like that? Is there any chance of selling you that? No. No, there isn't. I suppose that any of this is light armour, is it? It's just that my armour's rubbish. No, it's all heavy. It's heavy. Oh, well, that's no use. I'll be having that back then. Thanks. There we go. Oh, Lee! Lee is here! He says, this is why I don't play Elder Scrolls games. Who has time for inventory management when there's arses needed kicking? It's true, isn't it? It is true. Although we're not kicking arses here. Because we're trying to walk the coast. Anyway, look, Lee.
Greetings.
Look. Naked people. And a tune being played on anvils. There's another smith here. You got any money? Which one of you is the smith?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Yes was not an answer to that question. 400? You've got 400 gold. That's pathetic. Get out. Stop it.
I've got a few minutes if you need something.
There we go. Right. Anyway, as I say, we're not looking at the view, but we do need to find the Stilt Strider. The boat is down there, so I would have thought that the Stilt Strider would be fairly nearby. In the meantime, I still have this, which I'm still attempting to stab people with. That's a bit worrying. At least I'm eating my cheese. That's good. I imagine that because I haven't slept, I've got a weakness to fire. I'm burdened. Oh, well, I've got less of a weakness to fire now. That's good. I wonder what happens if you don't sleep for a while. I bet it's a fate worse than blindness. Maybe that guy. Maybe he didn't sleep. Very bad. Right, is it round here? Can you see it? Nope, can't see anything. Ugh, that's kind of the theme of this now, isn't it? I do think it's around here somewhere, though. Question is... which way? I'll go this way. I'll try this way. I'll do a bit of bouncing. Just bounce with me, just bounce with me. Another 90s music reference, you see. Here come men in black. I won't let you remember. But they did, didn't they? They did let me remember, because I remember that. Oh, there's lots of people sitting on the floor. Welcome to Elvis. That sound effect was way too similar to a cat hurling. I'm not really sure what you mean by that, but okay. I don't know which sound effects, and I don't know how many cats you hear hurling, but it's fine. What is also fine is my amazing acrobatics getting back down there. Why can I hear something sort of buzzing? That's a bit concerning. Anyway, look, the stilt strider's over there. We can finally go back where we're supposed to be. Just richer, or at least richer with scrolls. Hello to Tuxed BH. Is this where they talk about schools? No, that's in Banished. There are no schools here. That's a point, actually. There are no schools. There was once, in a mod of some sort, there was like a library, and you could go in and literally just read all of the skill books, which was so cheaty. And there's certainly no guns around here, but anyway, look, we're back in Suran! Yay! It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, goodness me, what a mess! What a mess. Now the question is, do I stay in Suran tonight, or do we go camping? As it's only 3 PM,
What do you need?
I think we can get out of Suran as much as I love it, and we can go camping. Let's do it. TuxedBH says, I'm CGI09. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Thank you for supporting me on Patreon, as you do. I think I may have sent you a magnet. I think I have. Right, does this all look very familiar? I need to make sure that I'm going the right way here. I think we need to be on this side. Oh, stop it! Oh, I'm going to be rubbish with this, aren't I? It might be worth 12,000 thingies, but I can't use it. Oh, stick with what you know, Jenny, seriously. Now you're in trouble. Right, what have we not seen? We haven't crossed the bridge. Shall we cross the bridge? We should go under the bridge for another cheap 90s music reference. Oh, right, here we go. That way. That way's better for the views. But there will be bits of this that I've probably just missed, because of the slightly roundabout way in which I've had to do this through my own kleptomania. So we'll go back, because we don't want to miss anything. Look, there's buildings. Oh, we're in the Ascadian Isles region, which is such a relief. I actually like it round here. There were some interesting buildings, so we'll go back up the coast just round here. And we'll just have a quick look, and then we'll head on. I feel like I'm properly in the wilderness. I'm going to go up here and see if we can get a really good view, because that's what you're here for, isn't it? Come for the food, stay for the views. I wonder what the highest point I've been up is. Probably around that Azura statue, although this is looking like it's going quite high. Oh yeah. Here we go. Historical monument. And then that. Try and get even further up if it'll let me. No, we could sleep up here. Actually could. I dub thee Cliff Racer Mountain. Oh, that's good. That's good. Glorious. Sun already setting. It's only 4 PM. Maybe I've got such a good view we can see it coming in from miles around. That's great. Right, wonderful. It was worth the little extra bit of walking there, and now we will go back down and carry on running out of stamina all the time at the moment. There we go. Oh, look. Berries? Do you think I can pick them without getting punched by these people? Oh, ash yams. Oh, do you think I could have one? Do you think they wouldn't be very happy? Look, they're collecting marshmallow and salt rice as well. They must be having a cook-off later. It's nice round here, but I do know that those people are in fact slaves, which isn't nice. But it's a bit more civilised round here. So, actually going the wrong way for the tour. Oh dear. Oh, I am. Hang on. I am going the wrong way for the tour. We actually need to go this way, but a bit left. Elvis says, I haven't played more than a cumulative hour of this since I had it on the Xbox, and those cliff races still give me anxiety. Yes, they are not the best. They are not the best. Look at all these flowers. It's really nice here. It's just a shame that it's run by nasty people. But you really must play again. You really must play again. It's brilliant. Here we go. Here's the bit of coast we were looking for. Oh, that is wonderful. Oh, so relaxing. So what we're going to be doing is this is actually a lake here, so we're going to be coming round here to Pelagiad. Pelagiad is our next major town by the looks of things. Oh, there's a nice little sort of pseudo beaches down here. We should be able to camp in relative comfort, I'd like to think. I've discovered somebody's drop-off point there. Are we going to be coming back for that? Or is that... I think that might be on the other bit of land. Elvis says, every time I try to install the Overhaul mod, it crashes midway through and ruins the install. I can only suggest then that you don't play it with the Overhaul mod because it's entirely playable without it. Snowcharm says you've got to go. Oh, that's a shame. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it. It's a real shame because we're just coming into a very, very nice bit. There you go. There's a view for you. Have a view. Oh, just lovely. Glorious. Even if the fish are fighting with each other. Again. I see you. And they're trying to beat a slaughterfish. Well, beat it. Beat it within an inch of its life. Don't even leave an inch. Such a pain. I'm just trying to get back up the hill, but I can't. Didn't realise this was quite as steep. Meanwhile, there are a load more people here. Do say hello if you are around and about, either on Twitch or on YouTube. It's always nice to know that you're here, and please like it or love it or whatever Twitch demands that you do, and leave a comment and all the rest of it. CGI I know says the water content in this game is A+. Yes it is, isn't it? That's all I'd do this for, really. If the water wasn't as good as this, I'd be less interested in touring the coast, but yeah, it really is just gloriously watery. Gloriously watery. So I just need to check we've not ended up somewhere we shouldn't be. No, we haven't. Even fresh water that I can fill my water skin with. We're gonna camp tonight. We're gonna eat roast stuff if I've got any left after having to eat it earlier. I'd read you a book, but I haven't got any. Incidentally, on the book reading business, I did have this idea. I might read you some Morrowind books, but it turns out that another considerably bigger YouTuber than me had exactly the same idea at exactly the same time and got there first. So, he who must not be named, who plays Morrowind a lot, he's reading the books. I don't know whether if I read the books, whether that would be okay. I suppose there's no limit on reading the books, but yeah, unfortunately, I've kind of missed out there a bit. Doesn't stop me doing it, but just seems a bit sort of weird when you do something that somebody else is already doing. Right, we're still on track here, but we just can't get up there. This is an interesting jetty with some barrels with 20 scuttle. Don't mind if I do. And 20 pieces of hound meat. Oh, we're gonna have a feast on the campfire. Oh wow, you're gonna be able to smell burgers all the way up the coast. Thank you, Manat, because I assume it's probably your stuff. Thank you for the amazing sky as well. Got some interesting insect sound effects here. Got some insect life around here. How awesome. Awesome. That's good. I do like it here a lot more. I mean, I particularly don't like the Molag Amur bit. The volcanic bit's quite interesting, but I'm not a fan of the rest of it. And you get back into all this greenery and all these flowers and these amazing views, and you think, yeah, this is more like it. Meanwhile, I see a little silhouette of a Pelagiad. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will there be a hotel to stay at? Thunderbolt and lightning has not happened for 5 episodes. It's interesting, actually, we haven't had any storms. None at all. Storms in a metaphorical sense of being chased by stuff, but no actual storms. So, here is the city limits. Goodness me, am I worn out? Like, I've only got a slight burden. I'm not having any problems with... Have you seen that thing on my head? Oh my god, we'll have a better look at that when I find a hotel room. Actually, I shouldn't be doing hotel rooms, should I? I should be camping. I should be camping and roasting hound meat. In that case, we'll dodge Pelagiad for the time being. Earth have I ended up here? No, that is right. We'll dodge Pelagiad for the time being. We might go back tomorrow morning. See if anybody wants an ebony mace. But probably need to do some camping. Oh, somebody else has already had... I talk about somebody else already having the idea of reading books. Somebody else has already had the idea to camp. Oh, I might have guessed. Even here, honestly, really. But look, campers. Hidey-hi campers. That's another 80s reference. You are welcome. Oh, it's not a camp. It's like a shipping area. A shipping area. Hello. No, it's got a slave. You can go free. Oh, I've got to find the key. Oh well. There's me aiming to do a little bit of altruistic something. Do you think they'd let me have this stuff? I mean, is the slave realistically going to do anything? It's staring at me. Maybe I've already nicked enough. It's a lot of stuff, though. Oh, drugs. It's all the drugs. I found the drug running route. Good lord. And that wasn't intentional. Right, anyway, we're still on the coast. Oh, we haven't actually reached Pelagiad yet, so this must be just a sort of plantation area. And I need somewhere to camp safely. How about down here? Icy pearls. Oh, yeah. I see slaughterfish. Oh no! Oh! Water. So easy to get into, not quite as easy to get out of. Right. What do we have down here? Let's see. 2. What we got? Oh. No fair. What we got? Yay. Is that it? Is there only 2? And a bluefish. Oh, plenty of fish. It's so wildlifey. It's great. We've got to camp here. We've got to camp here. Just got to get back up onto the land. Come on. Oh, so pernickety. Right. This looks good, doesn't it? I think I'm near a bit of civilization, so if anything goes horribly wrong, I might be okay. Just hoping for a bit without weeds. No, it's all weedy. Oh, hello. What's this? Farm? Is it a farm? Oh, it is. It's a farm. Well, I'm sure a farmer will let me camp on his land. I'm sure he will. Let's camp on farmland. It's like being in France. Just would like my own little bit, and that's a field. I don't want to camp in a field. Just need to find just a little place. It's getting very dark. How about here? Here? Yeah, here. There we go. Right. There's my bedroll. And I don't know which one of these fire kits was my original one now. Pop that there. There we go. Lovely. That's very inviting. Now, let's have a feast! Roasted meat. How many meat do you want to roast? 20, I think? Can you smell? Can you smell the smell of hound burger? Roasted hound meat. Lots of. I'm going to be perfectly okay for food for the next 5 years. I'm always okay for food. There's one problem I don't have. You know, I've been drunk. I've been so drunk I can't even see. I'm burdened. I've had weakness to fire. I've been thirsty. I've been chased. I've been zapped. I've been bitten. But one thing I have not been is hungry. Partly because I did so much fishing early on. Feels like forever, doesn't it? Feels like forever since I was standing in the bay in Seidanin, throwing the line, right, and the rest. If you look very, very carefully, you can just see the bit of meat there. Should have stood a bit closer. I can't move now, so I can't do that. It's a lot of wildlife. My goodness me, it sounds like we're in the rainforest. Rain, that's another thing we've not seen for a while. How long has it been since I had to shelter in a propylon chamber? Such fun! Right, we done yet? No. Good grief. There we go. Right, have I got any fish? I have! I've got a fish as well! There's enough for everybody! I think I've got enough for at least one each in the chat room. More meat! More meat! More meat! Just got attacked by some rats, didn't I? Ashans? No. Definitely haven't got any corn. Cork bulb? No. Wonderful. Just wonderful. roasted meat. I couldn't grill it because obviously I've left my grill behind. And I'll use some of my master's hammers to sort all this nonsense out. This is what it was always supposed to be about. Looking at the water from my bedroll with a little fire, doing up my armour, doing a bit of alchemy, doing a bit of cooking, looking at the stars. Isn't it great? Oh, it's glorious. Now, can I do any alchemy? I've got so much scuttle now. Surely, I must be able to use it. Salt, rice and scuttle. Oh dear, all failed. And this is with like quite good skill in alchemy. Dear. That's very poor. Orange sea star? No. Wow. I think this is partly because I had to put my alchemy equipment down, isn't it? Oh dear. Next time I do this, if there is a next time, I'll make myself a little bit more wildernessy. Wildernessy, that's the word that I'm looking for. Ah, there's the fire. Right, what time is it? Oh, it's 2 AM, oh dear. It's 2 AM, I should be long since asleep. That wasn't a scary noise at all. Right, well, let's just sit by the fire and contemplate life, the universe and everything. Speaking of the universe, there it is. I'm going to thank you all for coming and joining me on this Super Friday, and I'm going to say if you are in England and you can get to Telford over the weekend, you can come and meet me at CoxCon. If you can't do that, you can support me in any number of other ways, and I really mean it when I say that every like, every comment, every view, every share, everything helps. View counts are down by, as I say, about about a third, more than a third in some cases, and it's horrible. But if I know that you're all out there and you all love it, that makes me feel a lot better. If you've supported me on Patreon or through Super Chat tonight, thank you very much indeed. That means a lot because that allows me to buy new audio equipment and I'm in the market for a new camera at some point, but I need to save up a little bit. So if you're contributing to that, thank you very much indeed. Meanwhile, here is me with my ridiculous helmet on. Unfortunately, we can't see it very well, so we'll have to have a better look. But when the camera comes round, we'll be able to see that I am accidentally wearing possibly the ugliest thing on my head since the Nordic hat. I mean, that really genuinely is truly awful. That's getting sold at the next Mages Guild. That is, yeah, horrid. Absolutely horrid. That's not a holiday when you're wearing a hat like that, unless it's one of those, like, you know, like when you win something in an arcade and you know it makes you look a bit stupid, but you put it on anyway. That's just terrible. Awful. Get that off my screen. Look at the fire instead, it's much more interesting. Anyway, thank you all again. It really has been wonderful tonight. It's lovely. Please tell your friends, and I will not see you this weekend. Maybe on Twitter. Might be tweeting photographs, but I won't see you on Twitter on YouTube or Twitch this weekend because I will not be around. And in fact, I won't be around now until next Thursday because I am going to be an extra in somebody's crazy film on Tuesday. Stop it. So I'm going to have a few days break and I will catch you all when I get back. Please do, as I say, leave me comments and stuff about what you'd like to see, and hopefully we will do another live leg of the Morrowind Coastal Tour maybe next weekend. I'm a bit more freed up once I've got CoxCon and my film and university assignment out of the way. Then we've got a little bit more time to do more things like this. So goodbye to you all. Say goodbye to each other, and I will see you when I see you, which might be in Telford. Goodbye, everybody. The stream is stopping now.